left. I'm thinking of putting signs for sale on the motorhome. Because if it sells, you know, there'll be money in the bank that I'll keep there, that if I do find another place to go, that, you know, I could rent a U-Haul that would actually accommodate everything. Maybe put the motorcycle inside or put a trailer. If I find a community, let's say, that has housing for a work contract. But let's say the landlord, if I don't ask them to solve any landlord problems, they're not going to risk putting papers on my door for eviction, right? So I just have to pretend like it's a human colony and I'm happy there. But I mean, I'm still tired of the triggers of giving people other chances when they seem to be having a good day, and then turns out they're still toxic. So, but you know, I'd also like to buy a TW200 and keep the BMW that I would maybe someday drive on long trips when there is somebody that can take care of my life partner when I'm gone. And but the TW200 also would make it exciting and easier for me to do therapeutic writing, and also maybe a little delivery job, including maybe for pharmacies, you know. Anyways, when I went to the Civic Center for their night, where there's a few organizations there, and it was also to talk about the wellness plan. When I came in, a guy saw me and said, "How you doing?" Not too bad. But you know, he didn't want to get to know me or ask anything. Didn't know if I was a long time here, knew if I knew what was going on. He just started going through the spiel, you know. And I think at some point he said, "Do you want to sign up for a program?" And I said, I still don't know if I got approved for the RAP program. I can't afford it without it. But even then, it's upsetting. Let's say I'd pay half of the cost, let's say, to go to badminton, let's say Wednesday evening or Sunday evening. And it's hard I have to wait. Can't be too assertive with other adults, right? You gotta wait for people to match me up almost, and it's never the games I want. So it's still too much to pay that cost. I already mentioned that. So it wouldn't be a consistent thing. That means they're not losing a lot of income in giving me this RAP program, really, because I would barely go. What they're losing income on is to not have invited me to have a table there and talk about my programs. And then if enough people sign up on these sheets I would have prepared, they would give it, right? That's what. And I was asking them, well, I didn't see the wellness survey that you're talking about, if it's still on your website. I mean, I can't afford internet without you giving me work or giving me a discount. So I said, so that's why I asked the library staff later. So I go ask, one of the first was Work BC Heckett, a nice dark-skinned gentleman there who had told me, because I found out, because one of the services is international, like let's say foreign students. So, did you get a chance to go talk to the college students? And he said yes, they weren't that many, and the college didn't make an effort to get them all in one place at the same time, so he went through all the classes. And I think he enjoyed it, and I think he probably did a good job. First thing I ask is,